There's so many different stories. Who knows?
What are you gonna do?
Joe Rogan reveals arrest warrants against Hollywood elites linked to Diddy. The world of Hollywood is filled with rumors and controversies that are just as common as hugely successful movies. Joe Rogan, the prominent host of The Joe Rogan Experience, is one of the most popular podcasters in the world.
The Diddy was running some kind of Epstein-type deal where he was filming everybody.
He is well known for his in-depth discussions on contentious issues, his critiques of culture, and his entertaining interviews. As a result of his authentic manner and varied guest lineup, he has become an important figure in the contemporary discourse of the media. Joe Rogan, the popular podcaster behind The Joe Rogan Experience, is said to have disclosed the existence of arrest warrants targeting Hollywood elites related to Sean Diddy Combs. This claim has been making the rounds on the internet recently, and it is a spectacular one. A flurry of suspicion has been triggered throughout social media platforms and YouTube as a result of these assertions.
Right?
That's the rumors. Yeah, I don't know that there's any proof or anything other than that.
The thing is, like,
The fact, on the other hand, looks to be a great deal less spectacular than the headlines portray it to be. This is true of many situations of this nature. In this section, we investigate the background of the claim, the circumstances surrounding it, and what Rogan has stated. The background information on Sean Diddy Combs and his legal issues is: Sean Diddy Combs, a performer who has won a Grammy, an entrepreneur, and a cultural icon, has been a towering figure in the entertainment world for more than 3 decades.
getting the rumors from the internet, and the internet thinks that
It is well known that Diddy was the founder of Bad Boy Records, and he played a significant role in the development of the careers of iconic musicians such as the Notorious B.I.G., Faith Evans, and Mace. Beyond the realm of music, Diddy expanded his business into the realm of fashion with the help of Sean John, beverages such as Ciroc Vodka, and media initiatives such as the television network Revolt TV. The fact that his estimated net worth is frequently reported as being in the billions of dollars demonstrates the extent of his impact as a commercial magnate and cultural tastemaker. It is important to note that Diddy's rapid ascension has not been devoid of controversy. His name has been linked to a number of different legal conflicts and claims during the course of his career. These include everything from altercations that took place at public events to charges of illegal behavior. In spite of the fact that these situations were frequently settled behind closed doors, they have added to the gloomy mystery that surrounds his profile.
the Taliban took out that bridge in Baltimore. So it's like, who fucking knows?
Allegations and the legal consequences of the events of November 2024. In November of 2024, Diddy was confronted with serious legal allegations, which posed a significant threat to the carefully cultivated public image he had cultivated. The claims of long-term abuse that occurred during their 10-year relationship were brought to light as a result of a lawsuit that was filed by Cassie Ventura, who is more commonly known as Cassie. Diddy was accused of the following by Cassie. One definition of sexual assault is the use of force to induce non-consensual sexual acts. Racketeering is a term that may be used to refer to a system of organized exploitation. Facilitating sex trafficking is a practice that is alleged to involve coerced involvement in freak-offs, which are private parties that are marked by sexual immorality. In stark contrast to the public perception of Diddy as a charming and influential leader, the complaint contained harrowing accusations of psychological manipulation, assault, and financial control. The lawsuit also listed the allegations that Diddy had committed. Cassie's allegations included instances in which she was allegedly coerced into humiliating circumstances, and Diddy was said to have used his influence and resources to stifle her criticism and isolate her from help from outside sources. Despite the fact that Diddy vigorously rejected the charges, the case was resolved out of court within a matter of days, apparently for a quantity of money that was rather substantial. In spite of the fact that the payment enabled him to avoid extended court examination in this particular instance,
Who knows what's real?
That's what Diddy's lawyers, I think, said. It was like, these are just trumped up charges, not trumped up, I think they said.
it encouraged other women to come forward with accusations that were comparable to his. In addition to emerging investigations, there are wider implications that immediately after the lawsuit that Cassie filed, several other allegations surfaced. Several other women have filed complaints against Diddy, alleging that he has engaged in abusive practices as well. These cases, in conjunction with the growing attention from the general public, have raised the possibility of criminal investigations being conducted. Various news organizations started making assumptions regarding the extent of these investigations, with some of them implying that Diddy's actions might not have been carried out in a vacuum.
That, but like bullshit charges.
Dude, when Homeland Security invade your house,
You got problems.
with dudes with fucking gone.
Questions were also raised over Diddy's wider social and professional network as a result of the allegations. Diddy, who is a prominent character in the music industry as well as in Hollywood, has managed to retain relationships with prominent individuals in the entertainment sector for a considerable amount of time. Because of this, rumors have been spread, while they are not true, that other powerful persons may have been complicit or participating in comparable activities. Revelation by Joe Rogan is the claim that has gone viral. An attention-grabbing video on YouTube is the source of the widespread belief that Joe Rogan revealed arrest warrants for high-profile individuals in the entertainment industry who are connected to Diddy. Joe Rogan reveals arrest warrants for Hollywood elites linked to Diddy is the title of the video that was uploaded by the channel Uncover Discovery in October 2024. The station, which is well known for producing content that is intended to attract viewers' attention, bolstered its assertions by employing a combination of deceptive editing and speculative commentary. Included in the video were: the following are excerpts from Rogan's podcast, in which he discussed Diddy's legal issues in a generic sense, unrelated news clips depicting criminal investigations concerning Diddy or other individuals, imagery that has been digitally manipulated, such as a thumbnail that depicts Rogan, Jennifer Lopez, and Jay-Z being restrained in handcuffs. This thumbnail is manufactured. There was widespread but baseless conjecture about a larger Hollywood plot that was connected to Diddy's demise. This theory was sparked by the sensational packaging of the video, which helped it attract millions of views on platforms such as YouTube, Twitter, now X, and Reddit. An examination of the statements made by Joe Rogan. What did he say? Joe Rogan, the host of The Joe Rogan Experience, is a prominent character in contemporary media. He is well known for his candid conversations about contentious subjects, which are widely seen as controversial. His forum, which is accessible to millions of people all over the world, frequently digs into subjects like as celebrity scandals, conspiracy theories, and criticisms of society. As a result of his notoriety, he is frequently the topic of both adulation and distortion. The assertion that Rogan disclosed arrest warrants for Hollywood elites connected to Sean Diddy Combs
Guns and body armor. There's
Someone said that they weren't there to take stuff, they were there to delete everything. The real people that were.
is not grounded in reality in this particular instance. Upon closer inspection, it becomes clear that Rogan's genuine opinion does not correspond with the sensational story that is being spread over the internet. The following are some of the most important points that Rogan makes in his commentary. A discussion of Diddy's legal problems. In the most recent episode of his podcast, Rogan discussed the ongoing legal troubles that have surrounded Diddy recently. Within the context of the claims that have been made against the music mogul, he provided critical insights regarding how such incidents bring to light structural faults within the entertainment business. On the other hand, he did not claim that any other celebrities were involved in these problems. A critique of the culture of silence that exists in Hollywood. Despite charges of misbehavior, Rogan criticized the general trend in Hollywood to shield influential people from accountability. In spite of the fact that he referred to the industry as a closed-off network in which misconduct frequently goes undetected, he refrained from naming specific celebrities or insinuating that they were involved in criminal activity. The absence of any evidence indicating the mention of arrest warrants, Rogan does not appear to have discussed the arrest warrants that have been issued against Hollywood elites about Diddy in any record that can be verified, whether it be a video, a transcript, or an audio podcast. It would appear that the assertion is completely manufactured, and there is no trustworthy source that supports it. The meaning of sensational media in today's world. It is possible to trace the origins of the viral allegation back to sensationalist content writers who took advantage of the public's interest in Diddy's legal fights. Specifically, the YouTube video that was released by the channel known as Uncover Discovery is a prime example of the strategies that are frequently employed to disseminate false information and attract attention. The following are examples of editing and clips that are taken out of context. How the sensationalism unfolded. The movie created the impression of a more widespread conspiracy by interspersing excerpts from Rogan's podcast with graphics and news pieces that were irrelevant to the topic at hand. Through the use of this purposeful editing, viewers were led to believe that Rogan had implicated major Hollywood figures.
Oh,
Like
that's
the same
funny.
thing with Epstein.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's of course.
Images that have been altered digitally. The thumbnail, which depicted Rogan sitting alongside Jennifer Lopez and Jay-Z while they were restrained in handcuffs, was digitally altered in order to provide visual credence to the narrative. These strategies are a trademark of clickbait material, which is created with the intention of capitalizing on spectacular headlines. A lack of fact-checking can be found in: this film did not present any concrete proof or citations to back up its claims. Rather, it relied on guesswork to support its assertions. The influence of sensational content is as follows: the dissemination of misinformation. Almost immediately, the video became extremely popular, accumulating millions of views on various sites such as YouTube and Twitter, now X. Even though it was devoid of any substance, its reach helped to spread baseless rumors, which in turn encouraged viewers to speculate about a Hollywood plot that did not exist. Deterioration of the trust of the public. The dissemination of such content not only misrepresents public personalities such as Rogan, but also undermines trust in legitimate reporting by generating noise around subjects that are actually important. Joe Rogan's real commentary on Diddy's legal issues does not provide any evidence to back the sensational claim that he disclosed arrest warrants against notable figures in the entertainment industry. The narrative that has gone viral is a textbook example of how clickbait content manipulates facts to attract attention and gain engagement. As sensationalism continues to permeate digital platforms, it is becoming increasingly vital for audiences to evaluate sources, verify claims, and rely on reputable reporting to differentiate between reality and fiction. The more comprehensive context, scandals in Hollywood, and the public's interpretation. In recent years, the entertainment industry has undergone a seismic shift, with a greater focus on exposing and correcting systemic abuses of power. This movement has been accompanied by a seismic shift. With the help of movements like the Me Too movement, the predatory behaviors and cultures of silence that have been prevalent in Hollywood for a long time have been brought to light. High-profile instances involving prominent characters such as Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey have not only resulted in legal ramifications, but have also sparked broader conversations about the accountability of influential individuals in the entertainment industry. It is against this backdrop that Diddy's story has emerged, which has reignited questions about the extent to which wrongdoing may be profoundly ingrained in the Hollywood industry. The claims that have been made against him are still being investigated by the judicial system. Nonetheless, they touch on topics that are common to scandals that have occurred in other areas of the industry. These topics include the exploitation of authority, the complicity of enablers, and the glamorization of excess. The questions that have arisen as a result of these charges are not limited to Diddy alone. Rather, they extend to the institutions and networks that contribute to the continuation of actions of this nature. The ability of the media to simultaneously expose and sensationalize such conflicts is a factor that contributes to the amplification of these conversations. However, the proliferation of sensationalist platforms has made public debate more difficult to understand, even though good investigative journalism has been essential in revealing abuse. Because these platforms blur the distinction between verifiable facts and speculative fiction.
There's layers upon layers. When you get into these fucking conspiracy theories, man,
They run the risk of trivializing important issues instead of addressing them. There is a significant role that Joe Rogan plays in the public's perception of Hollywood. As a cultural analyst, Joe Rogan is in a position that is distinctive due to the enormous fame he has garnered. It is because of his open discussions on forbidden themes and his conversational manner that he can appeal to a wide range of people, that his podcast is an important platform for investigating sensitive matters. Rogan's criticisms of Hollywood, which frequently center on the industry's culture of secrecy and deceit, resonate with a public that is becoming increasingly distrustful of elite institutions. Despite this, Rogan is frequently misrepresented because he is so open about his personal life. He is frequently co-opted by clickbait-driven outlets who are looking to increase controversy because of his readiness to accept unconventional views or question industry practices. This dichotomy, which consists of being both a voice of critical inquiry and a magnet for sensational claims, is a reflection of the difficulties that are associated with traversing the landscapes of modern media.
from 2 Live Crew. Check, please.
In concluding remarks, distinguishing between fact and fiction, the claim that Joe Rogan disclosed arrest warrants for high-profile individuals in the entertainment industry who are related to Diddy is categorically untrue. This narrative was derived from a sensationalist video that was uploaded to YouTube and included content that was modified in order to draw attention. The legal issues that Diddy is facing have been brought up by Rogan, but he has not mentioned any other celebrities or made any references to any ongoing investigations that involve arrest warrants. This episode sheds light on the more general difficulties associated with determining the truth in this day and age of widespread disinformation. As the legal issues involving Diddy continue to develop, they will probably create a great amount of interest from the public and the media. Nevertheless, it is still necessary to differentiate between fact and fiction to guarantee informed conversation. Viewers must approach viral tales with a critical eye and rely on reputable sources to have a complete understanding of complicated subjects in this day and age, when sensationalism frequently takes precedence over substance. If you enjoyed this article and want to stay informed about the latest in entertainment and media, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Share your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you.